Holy cow! Every good scientist knows to document, document, document. So let's write down our steps. Alright, so we've got everything we need for the DIY lava lamp. We have our vegetable oil, we have our Alka-Seltzer tablets, and some food dye. We've got orange, blue, and yellow. We've got our big beaker here. This was what will hold our reaction. And our pitcher of water here. You can use as much or as little as you want. You just need to make sure it fits the container. That's the most important thing. You don't want too little, you don't want too much. So we're going to start out, of course, by putting on our safety glasses. Safety goggles on. Ooh, look fancy. We're going to start out by putting in our water. Alright, we'll give it a tip. So the step number 1 is to fill your container 1/4 of the way full with water. Alright, so now we can check step 1 off on our checklist. Check. So with your vegetable oil, you're going to fill your container until it's 3/4 of the way full. Whoa. Whoa. So as I'm doing this, you'll notice that the vegetable oil isn't mixing with the water. Why is that? So the vegetable oil is actually less dense than the water is, so it floats to the top. And in addition, the molecules of the water are actually polar, where the vegetable oil molecules are non-polar. So no matter how much I mix this or shake it or stir it, it will never ever mix. So you can see it's got a nice layering going on here. And we're going to add a little more for good measure. And then we'll add the rest of our water. Alright, and now we can check off step number 2. Woo! Alright, so this will be the base of our lava lamp, and the reaction will occur down here. So now, I just like to add a little bit of glitter. So we can use gold glitter. This is for aesthetic purposes, but you can use whatever you want. I think we're going to need a lot of this. Alright, now we can color. So I can use either any combination of these 3 colors. So since this is a big container, I'm going to need a lot of food dye. So we'll take our blue and we'll take our orange to start with. You can experiment with multiple containers and multiple colors to see which one you like best.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
So as I put this in, you'll notice that this sinks to the bottom also. You see the beads of the food coloring forming at the bottom. I know it might seem like a lot, but this is a huge container, and you'll need a lot to really bring that color out. Alright, so we've added our food dye, check, and some glitter. And look at that, it's already starting to fall nicely into the vegetable oil. Alright, last but not least, our Alka-Seltzer tablets. So these, if you've never used Alka-Seltzer tablets before, they fizz. And the more you put in, the more it fizzes. So with these Alka-Seltzer tablets, we're going to make a reaction. So when I put these tablets in at the bottom, they'll cause the food dye and the water to cycle up to here, out up the sides, and around and around and around. So I'm going to start off with 4 tablets. I'm actually going to open another packet here, just so I have more. You can see the glitter already starting to fall into the vegetable oil, and that'll move also. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alright, and another one. And it goes. And look at that, folks. Oh, I see blue. I see gold. I see green. And you can see the fizzing works its way into the vegetable oil and starts to mix it around. And the food dye is going into the bubbles here. So it goes up and down and up and down. Just like that. And it's such a pretty color blue. Look at that. And this reaction lasts a while too. And what I can do also is this creates pressure. So I can probably stick this on top of here. And I can see, oh, look at that. That gas is also being emitted from the Alka-Seltzer tab, from the container. And what's really cool about this experiment, it's that it's reusable. So you can wait for this reaction to settle down, store it in a safe place, and you can do it again later. Just use more Alka-Seltzer tablets. After all, you have the water and the vegetable oil already in there. So this is a lava lamp that I made earlier. Whoa. Thank you, off-camera assistant. And you can use, and like I said, you can make this in a big container or a small container. I chose to use a mason jar. So when I drop these tablets in this one, it'll turn more of an emerald green. So I got 3 tablets in hand, and 3, 2, 1. In they go. Oh, takes a third one to get it started too. And there you have it, folks. That's how you make a DIY lava lamp. Let's take a look at how this works. You ever wonder how plungers work? Well, it creates an area of low pressure inside the plunger and an area of high pressure outside. So it creates suction. And it's a really powerful force that's keeping the plunger attached to this floor. So when I go to pull it up, it's tricky. But if I pull it enough, it comes free. Just say one.
One.
Let's try it on this door. Ta-da! Let's try it on a fridge door this time. So I push it into the door, removing all the air, and pull. And that's how it's done. This plunger's too little for this drain. Cover the whole area, and air still gets in. But I'll take you over here to a smaller drain, and it would work just fine here. It covers the whole drain, takes all the air out, and now the atmospheric pressure is pushing down and forcing whatever clog or debris that's in this drain to go down the pipe. Alright, just making some notes here. I almost forgot. Dentists recommend brushing your teeth 2 times a day. But do you know it also works to fix scratches and discs? Toothpaste has abrasive properties. So with this disc here, we can clean only the reflective side. And squeeze a dollop on there. Set that off to the side. You take your cleaning cloth. And the abrasiveness of the toothpaste will smooth out the scratched area. I'm going from inside to outside. When the disc is red, a laser reads the data imprinted on the disc. Toothpaste is abrasive, and it smooths out the scratch in the disc, making the disc surface more level. So it works nicely to polish away the scratch and smooth out any divots in the disc, even ones you can't see. We're at the sink of science. And with a dry cloth, wipe it away. Now we can watch our movie. Oh no. No. It's okay, spills happen. I really didn't want it to do that because the food dye is hard to get off your fingers. So we can just let that calm down. Well, science isn't all fun and games. Sometimes science is messy.